Welcome in, fans, to Lindell Castle Gymnasium here on the campus of Clinton County High School. We're across enemy lines here tonight over in Kentucky, where the Lady Bobcats and Bobcats from Pickett County High School going to go to border war here tonight on a doubleheader right here on the main page and YouTube channel. Hello again, fans. Casey Bolden, straight from the tropics, here with Jack Bolden as we welcome you into the Aminette Eagle Auction and Realty pregame show. We'll remind you, fans, all the content tonight presented and sponsored by our friends and our partners at First Choice Family Care. So where there's a major flu virus going around, if you've got sick kiddos or if you yourself not feeling good, make sure you give our partners at First Choice Family Care an opportunity to earn and win your business. As we welcome you into the Aminette Eagle Auction and Realty pregame show, let's break down the game for the Clinton County Lady Bulldogs. They come into the game tonight with a 10-14 overall record. They're 2-8 in Region 4 over in Kentucky for head coach Todd Messer. They're coming off back-to-back losses to McCreary Central and Rockcastle County. Very young ball club here for Coach Messer. Only 2 seniors and a lot of underclassmen on the ball team. So Coach Messer in the middle of some growing pains this season. Some players to watch tonight for the Lady Bulldogs. Junior Chloe Longwell, she's their leading scorer, averaging a little over 9 points per game. Another player I really like, senior Tatum Harlan, and you're going to get a lot of leadership from her. And their newcomer, 8th grader, Krista Thacker, their second leading scorer. So a lot of youth on the ball club as they're making their way towards tournament action and trying to build some momentum as we inch closer and closer to the postseason. Let's talk about the Lady Bobcats from Pickett County High School. They're 21-3 on the season, a perfect 7-0 in District 7A. They're currently the Tennessee Sports Writers Association #1 team in 1A, also number 5 in the latest UCR Top 5 poll. They're the defending Tennessee 1A state champions. They're winners of their last 9 ball games and 13 of their last 14. So coming into the game tonight, smoking red hot. They beat district foe Clark Range 84-65 last night. For those counting at home, that's 11 straight wins over the Lady Buffaloes. They've also locked up the #1 seed in the district tournament coming up here in just a couple of weeks. The win did come with a price as senior Kaylee Tompkins ejected in the final 2 minutes of a 20-point game and a call I'll just call soft. And so KT serving a 2-game suspension starts here tonight. Also missed the game next Tuesday at Gordonsville. Players to watch all season long. You've heard us talk about them. Zoe Nicholas and Emmy Lowe. As Lowe, the all-time assist leader, and Zoe Nicholas averaging about 25 points per game. Fans, we're going to cut it to a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have starting lineups. It's on the way next.
Aminette's Eagle Auction and Realty proudly presents this online-only absolute auction in Jamestown, featuring 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms with a large living room with a fireplace, master suite with additional closet and other features in the home. Also included is the attached 2-car garage and carport and a partially finished office or apartment with 2 bathrooms. Located on nearly 6 acres in town, visit eagleauctions.com for more information. This auction ends Thursday, February 6th at 10 a.m.
Livingston Regional Hospital is Livingston's hometown hospital. Located at 315 Oak Street, Livingston Regional Hospital provides compassionate, quality care for all patients from local people you can trust, so you can count on them to treat you like family. Their excellent staff offers years of experience and training to meet the needs of all patients. They understand the importance of providing care in a professional and comforting manner. They're proud to partner with Livingston Academy Athletics through the LRH Sports Medicine Team. Livingston Regional Hospital is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Watson Chevrolet is proud to present the area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Watson Chevy's staff of experts are ready to get you into your next vehicle with unmatched service and knowledge. Stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway and test drive the all-new Chevy Trax or Silverado today. And remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye. Watson Chevy is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the UCR Media Network.
Welcome back to the Castle here on the campus of Clinton County High School. We'll finish breaking down the game. Emerson Lowe, Zoe Nicholas, the backcourt duo here for Brent Smith, had 51 combined points last night over in Clark Range. You couple that with 18 points from Addison Lowe, Jack Bolden. That's a three-headed monster. They step out of district play here tonight into one of their bigger rivalries as we talk to a lot of people around the Pickett County program. JB, what do you expect here tonight in the basketball?
Well, I think it'll be a fun matchup, certainly, and obviously the Lady Bobcats playing some fantastic basketball. We saw them step in. Sorry, fans, we apologize for the disturbance there as we got a little unplugged, but I think we should be back. But anyways, coming off of a big-time win in Clark Range, like you mentioned, in a very hostile environment, does come at the cost of losing Kaylee Tompkins off of the injection. But something we talked about on the way here, probably the best time for that to happen is, you know, we finish off with 2 games at the end of the season that are meaningless for really placement, so you're just looking to end on a hot streak heading into the district tournament. But I do want to take this time to say welcome back as you return from Belize. And I know fans love to hear your voice on play-by-play. Very beloved here in Pickett County, as we've learned. Many people already welcomed you back, so happy to have you back right beside me.
Absolutely. So excited to be back. The weather was phenomenal. I'd be lying, though, JB, if I said I didn't miss being on the broadcast at RBS and for Clark Range last night. And so excited to be back. Was on the red eye back home last night. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep before I started game prepping this morning. We got a good girls game. We've got a fantastic top shelf boys game coming your way following tonight's girls action. We're so thankful you're joining in. If you hadn't already, fans, go ahead and hit that share button. That's the little arrow looking button down at the bottom of your device. It's going to put this stream into your feed and allow your friends and your family to take advantage of seeing these fantastic athletes here tonight. Also, JB and I following along down in the comments. Let us know who you are, where you're watching from tonight, and who you're cheering for. Also, and finally, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that heart button. And JB and I really like seeing those hearts start popping up on the screen. And we've got a fantastic game just getting ready to tip off as we're going to bring you the People's Bank and Trust start lineups. They're coming your way next. JB, what's your big takeaways from the 2 games this week as Lady Bobcats were able to get past 2 district opponents this week? What was your big takeaways from both of those games?
Well, it may be pretty self-explanatory, but it's going to be hard to beat Pickett County, boys or girls, the way they've both been rolling. Girls on a 9-game winning streak, boys now on a 10-game win streak, and both these squads just playing fantastic team basketball. And I think fundamentally they're the most sound team in 1A from what we've been watching.
Yeah, it'll be interesting tonight as they're limited to a 6-man roster. And talk to Coach Smith and Coach Mason a little bit about it in the pregame. And it's next man up mentality for Pickett County. So while they're low on numbers, Coach Smith excited about where he's at with his basketball team and excited for the players he's going to be able to put on the court tonight. Builds a little confidence, going to build a little depth into the postseason. Let's bring in the People's Bank and Trust start lineups. Fans, if you need a banking partner, make sure you give my friends over at the People's Bank an opportunity to earn your trust and earn your business. Number 0, Michaela Smith, a senior. Number 10, Tatum Harlan, a senior also. Number 22, Lexi Messer, a freshman. Number 12, Chloe Longwell. And number 31, Sadie Ipock for head coach Todd Messer. They're 10 and 14 on the season. For the Lady Bobcats, they're 21 and 3 on the season. They're 7 and 0 in District 7A. They've already locked up the number 1 seed. It's going to be number 3, Emma Tompkins. Number 15, Kylie Wood. Number 30, Zoe Nicholas. Number 33, Emerson Lowe. And number 45, Addison Lowe, as we're up and underway here from the Castle. And a quick 2 points from Emmy Lowe right off the jump street. Full court pressure coming for the Lady Bobcats. Lady Bulldogs able to break the pressure. Back down the other way. Nice swat in there from Addison Lowe. Quickly back the other way. Going to get it up to Nicholas. Nicholas, little runner in the paint. Shot hit off the front and back of the rim. It's going to be rebounded by the Lady Bulldogs.
But how about that? Almost feels like a signature playoff tip for Pickett County where they tip it into the hands of a streaking Emmy Lowe for a quick two. A fantastic way to start off a ball game.
Chloe Longwell going to give it up over to Tatum Harlan. Harlan going to start the offense here, hand off to Michaela Smith. Now over to the right side. Messer with the basketball, working against Wood. Man-to-man look here for Pickett County. They're going to switch it off here. Going to pick up the dribble over to Michaela Smith. Now work the basketball back to Chloe Longwell, and Lady Bulldogs are going to turn it over, first turnover here at a basketball game.
So the only thing you really want to look at coming into tonight, obviously you feel like Pickett County's got the talent, but down to just 6 players with Tompkins sitting out of this one, you got to stay out of foul trouble. Emmy Lowe picked up, I believe, 4 fouls in that Clark Range matchup last night, so she's got to be careful tonight.
Little backdoor cut in there from Zoe Nicholas. She drew some contact, wanted a foul, no whistle. Back the other way, here comes the Lady Bulldogs in transition. Kick out. Michaela Smith's long ball on the way, left it short. Emmy Lowe came in and tipped it away and out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Bulldogs. 6:34 here to play if you're just joining us here in the opening period from Clinton County High School up in Kentucky.
The closest road game they'll have all season, just about a 15-minute drive from Pickett County, so you've got a fantastic crowd who made the trip.
Big-time rivalry game. Nice back cut in there. Nice find and nice bucket from Lexi Messer. 2-2. We're all tied up here at 6:15 to play now here in the first quarter. Jessica Davis checking in, cheering and watching from the Murphy Center, watching the MTSU Lady Blue Devils. Welcome into the call, Jessica.
Mustangs.
Long ball on the way from Tompkins, wouldn't fall. Nice rebound in there that time from Sadie Ipock. Quickly back the other way. Here comes Clinton County. They can take their first lead of the game here with a bucket. Addison Lowe going to come in and rip it away. It's a late whistle. And I believe they got it. Coach Messer a little excited over there about the call. Side out here for Clinton County. 5:49 to play here in the opening quarter. Going to get it into the backcourt. Over to Longwell. Longwell working out against Zoe Nicholas. Nicholas going to force her to the left side. Give it to Harlan, then right back to Longwell. Longwell going to work off a screen. Going to take it right to the cup. Shot left it short. Rebound Addie Lowe. Addie Lowe leads this ball club in rebounds. She's going to take it back herself the other way. Gets it poked away. Now got to get it out to her sister Emmy. Between the legs dribble. Pull up from the free throw line. Jumper is butter from Emmy Lowe, and she's got all 4 points here in the basketball game.
And we saw that same shot a lot from her against Clark Range last night. Just tough to defend when you're fading away to your left. It only takes a little bit of separation for her to get open and knock home a long 2.
4-2 your score. Back the other way. 3-point shot went up, it wouldn't fall. Rebound in there from Ipock, and Ipock with the offensive board and finish, and we're all tied up at 4 now. 4:50 now to play here in the first quarter.
And defensively right there, it makes you wonder how much fouls are playing a factor in Emmy Lowe's defense as she just stayed straight up, didn't try to block the shot on that last drive.
Got it down into low for a little ISO. Her little floater wouldn't go. Rebound, Lady Bulldogs. Tatum Harlan back the other way. Give it up over to Longwell. Longwell being checked up top by Wood. Longwell going to penetrate. Longwell on the runner. And Chloe Longwell is going to put her team on top here. They lead it 6-4. Lady Bobcats, first time they trailed here in a basketball game. Zoe Nicholas going to be held as she tries to go down and go spin move. And nice looking move that time from Zoe Nicholas. Just got the old arm bar that time, JB.
Yeah, caught a
pretty easy call for the official.
Yeah, just extended that arm, did the Lady Bulldogs, and like you said, official right there and right on it.
Emmy Lowe going to go to work. And we're going to have a major crash. And we're going to have an offensive foul somehow.
Yeah, we're getting our first taste of Kentucky officials here tonight, and I don't know how that one's called a charge. She set up on the side of Emmy Lowe trying to take a charge and pin that one on Lowe.
Emmy Lowe took the brunt of the contact, ends up with an offensive foul. And back the other way, Lady Bulldogs are going to turn it right back over. Their second turnover here at a basketball game.
You know what they say, the ball never lies.
Nicholas Launches one from the First Choice Family Care three-point line. It's off the mark, no good. Tatum Harlan back the other way here. Gives it up to Longwell. Longwell jump stop in the paint. Shot wouldn't fall. Chased down and rebounded by Emmy Lowe. Lowe down to Nicholas. Back over to Emmy Lowe. Now straight away, Addison Lowe wants to work to the bucket, and she's going to be fouled. It's going to be a little hand check right there at the top of the circle. And it's going to be the second team foul here for Clinton County.
So that's something to take note of if you're Pickett. If they're calling that little hand check defensively, something you got to stay away from. I know I sound like a broken record, but with only one player on the bench, have to stay out of foul trouble in this one.
Into the corner. Woods' three-point ball is good.
Three-point goal by
From Kylie Wood on the First Choice Family Care three. And now it's a 7-6 Pickett County lead. 2-on-1 here. Harlan tried to bounce it down inside. Ball's going to be kicked away. We're going to have a held ball. Alternate possession arrow here to the Lady Bulldogs. 7-6, 3:07 now to play here in the first quarter.
And I like the Lady Bulldogs attacking offense right now, just taking it into the paint. And so far they've had a lot of success, only trailing by one against this very talented Pickett County team.
It'll be another turnover. Emerson Lowe back the other way with a basketball. Lowe, mid-range. Shot won't fall. Nice offensive rebound from Wood. Now give it up over to Addie Lowe. Addie Lowe going to crank one. Her shot wouldn't go. Rebounded Wood. Wood, Nicholas. Back to Wood. Wood going to attack the paint. Shot goes up, and it's good from Kylie Wood. She's got 5 points here in the first quarter.
And not only that, 2 offensive rebounds on that one possession. Great effort by Kylie Wood to keep that one alive and extend the lead out to 3 for Pickett County.
We talked about it in the pregame, JB. You know what you're going to get from Nicholas, Emmy Lowe, and Addie Lowe. Who's going to be the other Lady Bobcat that's going to step up? So far here in the first quarter, Kylie Wood said it's me. Back the other way, here comes Nicholas in transition. Took a ton of contact, no call. She got an offensive rebound and putback. And Zoe Nicholas on the board with her first bucket of the game. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout here on the court. We'll keep it right here, JB. Nice hustle play from Kylie Wood on the previous possession. You called it. She kept a couple of balls alive, allowed Lady Bobcats a couple of extra possessions there. They've taken a 5-point lead here. Clinton County having to burn a timeout.
And not only that, they've been able to get out in open space. They've strung together a couple of defensive stops now, and that's led to easy points. Once they get going in transition, they start to run the floor very well. We saw Zoe Nicholas get down court, get her own board back, and put it up to extend that lead out to 5 now. Really starting to find their footing towards the end of this first quarter.
11-6 your score. 2:15 left to play here in the opening from the Castle over in Clinton County, Kentucky. So thankful you're tuning in. Krista Thacker with the basketball. She's an 8th grader. Getting the starting nod here from Coach Messer. Thacker surveying the court. Being guarded by Emmy Lowe. Thacker going to give up the basketball over to Michaela Smith. Now she's going to toss it around over to Messer. They're looking inside for IPOC. IPOC trying to post up in there. And Addison Lowe going to come take a foul. And I believe that's going to be Addison Lowe's second foul.
And it makes you think, at what point does Victoria Pryor come into this ball game, especially with Addie Lowe early picking up 2 fouls? I think the way Victoria Pryor comes in off the bench is going to be crucial for Pickett County.
Nice board in there from Emmy Lowe, and she's going to be fouled by Tatum Harlan. As Harlan tried to reach in and grab at the basketball. And so it's going to be the 3rd team foul. Still no free throws here. 1:45 now to play here in the quarter. Tammy Huddleston checking in and watching from down at the River Grill. Zoe Nicholas, bang, on the First Choice Family Care 3. And all of a sudden it's a 14-6 game.
We're starting to see what we saw in Clark Range last night now, a wide open kick out, and you got really 3 or 4 different shooters on this starting lineup that you can't leave open.
Tatum Harlan going to take it right to the cup. Her shot wouldn't fall. Offensive board and put back in there by Krista Thacker. Her first bucket of the game. Quickly back the other way. They're going to try to get it down to a streaking Nicholas. The ball's too hot to handle. It's away and out of bounds. It's going to be the first Lady Bobcat turnover here first half.
And that play right there is something we see Pickett County normally have a lot of success with after a made bucket, slinging it down court quickly to Nicholas. Just a little too hot to handle, like you mentioned, and a quick turnover.
Under 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Tatum Harlan looking inside as Macy Tucker checked in at the dead ball. Thacker with a basketball. Thacker off the bounce. Now get it over to Harlan. Back up top to Michaela Smith. They're going to swing it back around to Lexi Messer. And 40 seconds now to play here in the quarter. Messer with a basketball. Messer right here in the center of the circle. Gives it up to Harlan. They're looking for a backdoor cut. Harlan, turnaround jumper. Nice bucket from Tatum Harlan. Her first bucket here of the game. And now they've cut it back to a 4-point lead. 14-10. 20 seconds now to play here in the quarter. Emerson Lowe with a basketball. Let's see if they'll flatten it out here for Emmy Lowe. See if she can beat her defender off the bounce. Looks like they're going to bring a double team. Here comes the double team. Get the backdoor cut into Nicholas. Nicholas up through contact, no whistle. 1 second to play. And Coach Smith asking for a timeout, or asking for a foul, not going to get it. At the end of 1 quarter of play, your score, the Lady Bobcats from Pickett County 14 and the Lady Bulldogs from Clinton County High School 10. Fans, we're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll have the second quarter action on the other side. You're watching Pickett County basketball presented by First Choice Family Care on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
The Quality Family, a local company supporting and caring for our local communities. The Quality Family offers services to get you back to the game. From bracing to oxygen and everything in between, we can meet your medical equipment needs with Buckeye Home Medical Equipment. If you have an in-home need for strength and conditioning, for example after a surgery or injury, Quality Home Health is available to provide individualized care while you are on the mend. For those with end-of-life diseases, Quality Hospice is available to provide nurturing care during those difficult times. Choose the Quality family of services for care within your community. Visit thequalityfamily.com to navigate all we have to offer you.
Welcome back here to the Castle on the campus of Clinton County High School over in Kentucky tonight. JB and I behind enemy lines as the Bobcats and Lady Bobcats taking on their old rival here from Clinton County High School just over in Albany, about 15 minutes from school to school. Nicholas with a basketball. Pickett County going to have the opening possession here of the second quarter. Nicholas going to run to the rack, took a ton of contact, went to the floor, no whistle.
Yeah, and that's something we talked about during the break. We've yet to have a shooting foul in this entire game, and I think that's something that really is a huge disadvantage for Pickett County, because when you have two different guards who like to get down low, they're going to take a lot of contact and sometimes rely at getting to the line.
Harlan going to get the basketball up over to Macy Tucker. Now Thacker wants to work to the rim. Her shot went all the way in and out. Offensive board in there from Michaela Smith. It wouldn't go. And Thacker going to try to save it in bounds. It's away and out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover here. Back to the Lady Bobcats. Substitution checking in. Sadie Ipock going to check back into the game for Macy Tucker. And Lexi Messer going to check back in for Michaela Smith. Check your lineup for the Lady Bobcats. Addison Lowe, her sister Emmy, Zoe Nicholas, Emma Tompkins, and Kylie Wood. 7:10 to play here in your second quarter from Kentucky. Emmy Lowe going to work off a screen, get it into the corner. Going to work the basketball inside to Addison Lowe. Nice little move inside for Addie Lowe as she turned it into the paint. Kissed one off the window. It's good. It's her first bucket here of the game. Quickly back the other way as Clinton County going to try to turn up the pace here. Nice defense from the Lady Bobcats. They were able to get back, force the ball out of bounds. Going to stay with Clinton County here. 6:52 now until the halftime break. Get the ball in bounds. Over to Lexi Messer. Now Tatum Harlan. They're looking inside for Ipock. Get the ball to Ipock. Working against Addie Lowe. Lowe with 2 fouls. Now make it 3 here on Addison Lowe. And quickly, Victoria Pryor going to get shuffled off the bench here for Coach Smith. 6:41 to play. As Addie Lowe going to go to the bench here. As they motioned the sub in, and now they said, hey, it's too early, and so Victoria Pryor going to come into the basketball game after this shot.
Yeah, and I think Addie Lowe on the wrong side of a whistle there, too. It looked like she stayed pretty straight up. If we were going to see the first shooting foul, I didn't think it'd be on that play right there.
So Addie Lowe going to have to take a seat here at the 6:41 mark. And here in the second quarter. And we're going to have a lane violation here on IPOC. And so no free throw. It's going to be a turnover. Lady Bobcats with the basketball. JB, we've talked about it a lot. At some point this season, Victoria Pryor are going to have to get into the basketball game in meaningful minutes. It's tonight.
Yeah, and I think you have to like what you've seen from her recently. In South Pitt, she had a 7-point performance, knocked down a long ball, and I think she plays with fantastic effort. So I'm looking forward to seeing the freshman come in and play.
Emma Tompkins going to attack the rim, and she's going to get fouled and go to the free throw line here for three the hard way. Nice head and shoulders fake from Tompkins. Nice attack of the rim.
And another player like Kylie Wood who's going to have to step up in the absence of her sister. And how about that? Through all kinds of contact, able to get the bucket to fall and the point at the line.
19-11 now. Lady Bobcats stretch it out to an 8-point lead. Left wing over to Michaela Smith. Smith going to have it poked away. Lady Bobcats going to run here in transition. Nicholas going to pull it up. Nicholas with the floater. Zoe Nicholas now with 7 points in the basketball game. And it's out to a 10-point lead. Back the other way. Here comes Chloe Longwell. Going to have it poked away. Pryor going to give it up. Over to Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe to the bucket. Emmy Lowe all the way to the cup. And now Emmy Lowe going to draw some contact and go to the Keesland Insurance free throw line here for a pair of free throws. Speaking of the Keesland Insurance free throw line, JB, John Keesland broke his hip on Wednesday. He's in the hospital, so a big shout out to my friend John Keesland as he's up for surgery, I believe, on Monday. Big time loyal Lady Bobcat and Bobcat supporter, wishing him well in the hospital.
And a sponsor of our broadcast as well, so hopefully he's doing well and hopefully his surgery goes well on Monday.
1 of 2 with the Keesland Insurance free throw line went Emmy Lowe. And stretched out now to an 11-point lead. IPOC with a basketball. Nice back cut. Nice play in there that time from Chloe Longwell. She's got 4 now. Good looking back cut. Get it into Wood. Wood back out to Zoe Nicholas. She's going to hand it off to Emmy Lowe. Now over to Pryor. Pryor looked like she traveled. They missed it. Zoe Nicholas getting some instruction here from Brent Smith with 5:15 to play until halftime. Nicholas want to go one-on-one and go to work. Nicholas going to get fouled as she went to the rack. And Zoe Nicholas is going to go back to the Keesland Insurance free throw line here to try to stretch out this 9-point lead.
Yeah, and Clinton County's head coach irate at that call, but it looked pretty clear that Zoe Nicholas got caught from behind when the Lady Bulldogs brought the double team, as she's finally rewarded for driving to the basket. I think you have to like the way they've run in space, though, these last couple minutes here in the second quarter, been able to get it out to a double-digit lead.
Nicholas 2 for 2 with the Keesland Insurance free throw line. Good steal that time from Emma Tompkins. Into Nicholas, no-look pass. Over to Emmy Lowe for the bucket. Timeout on the court. It's a 30-second timeout, JB, so we'll keep it right here. But all of a sudden, Lady Bobcats have stretched it out here to a 13-point lead. They've doubled up the Lady Bulldogs. Quite the quarter here. They've outscored them 12-3 to open up the second quarter.
Yeah, and this full court pressure is really what's done it. They get the steal off the inbound and able to, swing the extra pass for the easy two. This team just plays selfless basketball. They make the right pass and get the ball into the hands of their scorers. And right now they've just been rolling. Got double the points that Clinton County has in this ball game. And that man defense is causing all kinds of problems right now for the Lady Bulldogs.
So Coach Messer had to burn a timeout there as his ball club on the wrong end of making a 12-3 run here to start the second quarter. Couple of big plays here from Emma Tompkins and Kylie Wood early here in the basketball game, coming with the energy. Michaela Smith with the basketball, now give it up over to Thacker. Thacker working against Tompkins, now kick out. Over to Tatum Harlan, they're looking inside for IPOC. IPOC, left-handed shot wouldn't fall. Rebounded from Wood. Wood's outlet's gonna be stolen away, and it's gonna be a Lady Bobcat turnover. Long ball on the way from Thacker is good. From 8th grader, Krista Thacker.
And you'd never guess that Thacker's an 8th grader. She's got great size, and we saw her warming up. Good shooting ability, too, so an impressive 8th grader. She knocks down the long ball.
Looks like a little zone look here this time for Clinton County as Victoria Pryor going to shuffle the feet and going to turn over the basketball here with 4:16 to play. It's going to be a turnover. So probably a little nerves that time from the freshman, JB. Just got a little antsy once the ball came to her, had an open look. Just going to turn it over.
And coming in off the bench, always tough. First couple minutes, you're still really trying to settle in, but so far she's held her own defensively.
Kick it out over to Michaela Smith, being guarded by Victoria Pryor. Long ball on the way from Tatum Harlan is good. And now all of a sudden Tatum Harlan with 5 in the game. It's back to a 7-point lead. Kick out over to Wood. Wood's 3 ball on the way. Hits off the back iron, chased down by Emerson Lowe. Emerson Lowe going to work to the bucket. Emmy Lowe, nice little baseline move from Emmy Lowe. And it's good. She's got 5 in the quarter, now 9 in the game for Emerson Lowe.
Yeah, and Emmy Lowe, just first defender fell, so she was able to get that free baseline. And anytime you give up a baseline to Emmy Lowe, she's going to be tough to stop with the amount of moves she has in her bag.
We had a whistle and a quick stoppage of play as Krista Thacker had to lace up the old sneaker. She got that taken care of. 3:25 now to play until the halftime break. So thankful you're here on the main page and YouTube tonight. Harlan, kick out to Michaela Smith. Smith working against Victoria Pryor, who's into the game for Addison Lowe with those 3 fouls. And they're going to get the ball down inside to IPOC. And we're going to have a foul against Zoe Nicholas. Didn't see a ton of contact on it. Said she had 2 arms in the back. Coach Smith still not sure about that one either. IPOC going to the free throw line here for a pair. First free throw on the way is no good. She's 1 of 3 now here in the basketball game. She's got 1 more coming.
The rest of the team, though, for Pickett, been able to stay out of foul trouble. Just 2 team fouls here in the second quarter. Addie Lowe, the only one in trouble really with 3 personals.
Zoe Nicholas straight to the cup, and we're going to have a hand check as Zoe Nicholas just diced up that zone defense, found an open lane, and they just had to take a foul that time to prevent her from trying to get close to the bucket.
This is a team that's really hard to stay in a zone with all game because with the way they run the pick and roll and as talented as their guards are, you're going to get cooked a lot of possessions.
Emmy Lowe going to pick it up at the elbow, over to Pryor. Down Nicholas, going to lock and load from downtown. Shot up wouldn't fall. Emma Tompkins going to come in and save it and keep it alive here for Pickett County. Now Wood out of the corner going to give it back up to Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe going to direct some traffic. She's going to send Tompkins down to the left corner. Lowe going to attack the rim, and Lowe going to get fouled. And Emmy Lowe going to step back to the Keys and Insurance free throw line for another pair of free throws. She's 1 of 2 here tonight at the free throw line. She's an 82% free throw shooter, JB, on the season. Pretty much makes a living at the free throw line.
Yeah, money just about every time she's there at the line. And really it's pick your poison if you're the defense. We see him shift into a man off the inbound, and she just takes her man one-on-one and gets downhill, draws some contact, and gets back to the line, and like you mentioned, goes perfect.
2 for 2 at the Keysland Insurance free throw line, and it's back to an 11-point lead here for the Lady Bobcats. Krista Thacker working in backcourt against Emma Tompkins pressure. Picks up the dribble. Nice anticipation from Emmy Lowe. It's going to be a steal. Back the other way. Lowe with the hanging runner is good. She's going to work through traffic and be able to get it to go down. Emmy Lowe now with 9 points here in the quarter. Timeout from head coach Todd Messer. We'll take it with them, fans. We'll take a quick Sunset Marina timeout. Make it about 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. When we return, you're watching Pickett County basketball presented by First Choice Family Care on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Iron Vine in Cookeville is the Upper Cumberland's home for delicious Chicago-style pizza, beef, chicken, fish, and more. Located in Cookeville's historic downtown district, Iron Vine's food and atmosphere will keep you coming back for more. Take in stunning views with the UCR team on Tuesday nights at 7, live for the UCR Coaches Show from the rooftop. Fire and Vine is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Welcome back here to the Castle here at Clinton County High School. Tonight is Robbie Davis night, a longtime educator and coach here at Clinton County. Lost a battle And they formed a foundation in 2016, and over $75,000 worth of donations on behalf of the Robbie Davis Foundation back to the community here in Clinton County. Always a phenomenal experience to be able to come here and participate. Got a lot of people that have made the trip, the short trip from Byrdstown here tonight. This side of the gymnasium almost packed. Nice work that time from Emma Tompkins. She's going to come out and tie up Krista Thacker. Alternating possession arrow going to stay with Clinton County here. 2:13 to play here until the halftime break.
Yeah, but no kidding. Talking about the fans traveling from Pickett, it almost feels like a neutral site. The amount of fans they brought, the entire side filled up that we're sitting on.
I think the boys game, you will see a lot more fans join in here down into IPOC. Her shot wouldn't fall. The boys team, JB, 24-1 for Clinton County. And so we got a showcase game coming up after this one as the Bobcats going to do battle here with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I think it'll be the biggest test for the Bobcats this season in a while. So that'll be a fun matchup just before the district tournament.
And we're going to have a foul here against Emma Tompkins.
Emma Tompkins,
Her first.
team's third.
Only the team third foul. And so Lady Bulldogs going to inbound it here. 2 minutes now to play here in the quarter. Into the corner to Thacker. Thacker gives the ball up over to Lacey Messer. Her shot banged off the front of the rim. 2-on-2 back the other way. Here comes Pryor. Back to Lowe. Ball's away and out of bounds. It's going to stay here with the Lady Bobcats. Nice little give and go that time from Pryor back to Lowe. Lowe just couldn't hang on to it. Zoe Nicholas going to trigger it in here with 1:40 now to play. Get it into Nicholas. Nicholas turnaround jumper. It's good with the assist from Emerson Lowe. Timeout on the court. It's a full 1:39 to play here in the first half of your basketball game. It's a Sunset Marina timeout. You're watching Pickett County basketball presented by First Choice Family Care on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future. It's what we do. Tee Up is the Upper Cumberland's brand new indoor golfing experience. With 3 state-of-the-art simulators, you can work on some of the world's best courses, all in the comfort of their climate-controlled facility. You want to know how you can improve? See everything from club speed to spin rate in seconds. Conveniently located at 141 4th Street in Baxter. Stop in. Visit them online at teeupgolfclub.com or call them at 931-559-GOLF to reserve your simulator today. Tee Up is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Welcome back here to the Castle. Clinton County with a basketball. Michaela Smith going to crank one. Shot no good. Rebound Emerson Lowe. Lowe's got 3-on-2 numbers back the other way. Get it up to Nicholas. Now kick out to Pryor. Victoria Pryor from downtown. Bang for Victoria Pryor on the First Choice Family Care 3.
Yeah, and they were sitting back on the freshman, so she lets it fly. And how about the long ball from Victoria Pryor? Stepping in here in the second quarter when Addie Lowe has foul trouble.
Under 1 minute now to play here in your first half. Kick it ahead to Lowe. Lowe, nice crossover from Emily Lowe. Nice little pass inside to Emma Tompkins. Tompkins tried the reverse lay. She's going to be fouled on her way to the bucket. And Emma Tompkins going to go back to the Keysland Insurance free throw line here for a pair of free throws. Lady Bobcats have stretched it all of a sudden out to an 18-point lead.
Yeah, and they're just passing the ball really well right now. We saw Emmy Lowe with the kick out to Pryor on the last 3, and anytime you see somebody get double teamed, it almost always feels like Pickett County makes the right extra pass to lead to easy points. Nothing ever feels forced.
Emma Tompkins couldn't convert at the Keysland Insurance free throw line. Lady Bobcats have outscored Clinton County here 23-9 here in the quarter. Coach Messer has burned all 4. He's got 1 timeout left, so he's burned 4 timeouts here already in the first half, trying to stop some of these runs.
Yeah, just got 1 timeout left for the entire game, so he's looking to try to keep it close throughout this one by burning the early timeouts.
Shot goes up by Chloe Longwell. She drew contact, able to finish. And she's going to the free throw line here for 3 the hard way. Victoria Pryor going to pick up the first, or her first personal here at a basketball game. 16-point Lady Bobcat lead. Free throw on the way is good from junior Chloe Messenger, or make it Longwell. She's got 7 now here in a basketball game. Full court pressure from Clinton County is going to lead to a 3-on-1 back the other way. And Callie Wood not able to convert on the layup. Rebounded from Emma Tompkins. Tompkins on the runner to the right side, and it's good. As Emma Tompkins going to get an offensive board and keep it alive. She's got 5 now here in the game.
And she's been killing the offensive glass as well.
And that horn is going to bring us to the end of 1 half of play here at Clinton County High School in Kentucky. Your score after 2 quarters of play, the Lady Bobcats from Pickett County, 39, and the Lady Bulldogs from Clinton County High School, 22. Fans, stick around. Jack and I are going to have the Happy Hiller halftime show. We'll bring you a milestone physical